Yeah, man. Guys, welcome back to the Rock and Roll Union behind the scenes of the Death Wish Coffee Battle of the Bands. I am joined by Johnny and the Waterman. Great set, much different. The thing that I have to say about this evening was the music was very diversified. There's like so much different forms of music this evening. You guys also brought a different flair. You guys brought some blues. You brought some old school R&B. You brought a lot of the slide guitar from Matt, and just a lot of different feel. Um, as far as influences, man, you and I talked before you guys went on
You remember
stage
the notes.
about Crocus, about Accept, about bands like that, and then to see these guys put on the set Kicks, to see these guys put on the set that they put on, man, I got to say I was very impressed, very very in awe of what you guys do. So, if you were to describe your music for somebody listening in for the first time, how would you describe that music?
Um, I'd say it's a blank canvas. It's an angry blank canvas, but it's also hopeful. And I mean, it's got a bass in blues, it's got a bass in soul, it's got a bass in funk. I'm more punk, blues, and very non-jammy. That's very jammy.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Cooper here is one of the
definitely.
best bass players there is in Philadelphia. There's no question about that.
Um,
I write. What I do is I write really generic frames of things, and then these guys come. I don't tell them what to do; they just do what they do, and they fill it out. And I mean, between rhythm, between the lead, and I don't know. It's a good it's a good team, and it's a
Awesome.
good working relationship, and especially myself and Dawn. We really enjoy singing together. It's
Oh yeah,
intuitive.
Dawn was incredible. I got to give it out to Dawn.
And what are you wearing, Dawn?
Vivian Westwood.
There
As I've done
it is.
She's a model and an actor.
So I mean, just to give you guys a little taste of what they did. Well, first off, you can look back on the Landis feed, but I mean, you guys even went so far as covering Bob Dylan, who I mean, you can't talk about songwriting without talking about Bob Dylan. Um, so it was really cool to see you guys bring that out. And Matt, I've known Matt for several different bands. This is my first time checking him out in this band. He's also with Tits and a bunch of other bands, and
Tits.
long time rock and roll union supporter. Thank you for that.
No problem.
But guys, so as far as finding music out for you guys, for Johnny in the Water, do you have anything out there on streaming platforms, anything that people can check out right now?
Yeah, you can go to our Instagram. It's Johnny in the Water. You can go to Facebook, Johnny in the Water, and everything we've ever recorded is on SoundCloud, and there's quite a bit of songs.
Nice.
There's covers. There's even a cover of REM's "The One I Love." There's a Robert Fripp cover
Wow.
of "Exposure."
Hell yeah.
And then there's a cover of "My Baby Likes the Boogaloo." It's a guy from Camden, an old
Nice.
soul song that's there. And but we're somewhere between glam, punk, blues, and Springsteen, maybe.
A little,
Yeah,
a
man.
little bit of prog thrown in for good.
I mean, someone said, "You're angry Black Springsteen." I'm not. Okay. At first I was like, no, I'm like,
Call me Black Springsteen. I'd be very flat.
and then I was like, you know what? Okay, I am.
Can't take it.
But I said I'm not Questlove.
There it is.
He's not.
I'm John Cecil Price.
Now let's talk calendar. Let's talk schedule. Do you guys have anything upcoming that you guys are going to be playing at? Place for anybody can check you guys out at.
Usually in Philly, or I'm usually at the Royal every Wednesday solo,
Nice.
where I do all the new stuff. Stuff that hasn't been brought to the band or anything like that.
Awesome.
I go out and do that solo and
Testing
acoustic,
that out.
and quickly. That's the good thing about the Philadelphia region.
Hell yeah.
You know what you're doing works or what doesn't work, all of that. The other thing is everybody here has like other side projects going on. Matt has side projects. Dawn has
A lot of
records
side
out.
pieces, people.
Mr. Cooper's got a band called the Plibmen.
And yeah, we'll be playing sometime in August. So keep keep posted on that. We're on Facebook and Instagram and several other streaming platforms. So look for us. Party like it's your birthday.
And Mr. London here, Brian London. I should just go through as well so everybody knows who's who and what we do. If you're just watching this video to begin with, you're like, who the hell are these guys? We're Johnny in the Water. I'm Johnny. I play guitar and sing. This is Mr. James Cooper, the master of mood. This is Brian Z. London, drums. And this is Dawn Ananda, Lady Dawn Ananda, vocals, presence, and enticement. And this is Matt, who he's the guy that pushes it over the edge.
There it is.
He was the missing piece, but he's the closest thing I can think of. He's Mick Taylor. I'm
Oh, yeah.
Keith and he's Mick. Mick
Okay.
Taylor.
Hell yeah.
And he's got the vibrato and he's got that right there. And all I do is just say, be yourself. And that's what everybody does here.
Absolutely.
I've never told anyone what to play, and they do what they do. And it's like the other thing is this rhythm section. We just all seem to find each other, and here we are. Now, in terms of like the next gig, we don't know. These things come
Next
out
Saturday
of the blue.
here.
Why couldn't we have met in the
Yeah, there it is.
Why couldn't we have met in the 90s, guys?
That's
Good
true.
by then.
Yes, we
That's
would
my
have.
phone. We're going to ignore
I
that.
was too busy reading.
There you go.
Yeah, we all
Yeah, I
had
hear
big
ya.
baggy pants.
90s was a little blurry for most of us. But
But we're appreciative of Elena. We're appreciative of Death Wish. We're appreciative of the Landis. You've been very generous. You've been great too. Our conversations before this.
absolutely, yeah, we can
When I
talk
heard
all
you,
day.
I could talk with you forever. We could talk about Chuck Berry, the Shirelles,
Hell
all
yeah,
that stuff.
man.
Those are big things in there. Bowie, Chuck Berry, or Sly, all of
Black
those
Sabbath.
gods.
There
But I'm also on the prog end of things too.
absolutely, man.
And we do
Yes
have
is
some
coming.
odd time stuff too.
You got some Yes thrown in there, some Rush thrown in there, and
But yeah, we do have.
We got a proggy side.
We have a pretentious side,
Yeah.
and we don't pretend to be unpretentious.
well, guys, thank you so much for taking some time to hang out with me this
Nice meeting you,
evening.
buddy.
Guys,
Pleasure.
pleasure meeting you guys. Best of luck in the competition.
Thanks, brother.
Guys,
Thank you.
we will be back next week with the finale. These guys just headline the whole damn thing, guys. So we're excited for them. Guys, have a great week. And until next time, don't just leave it better. Have a good night, guys.
Oh, I like that tag.
Thank you so much.